One question that has been on the fans' minds ahead of the India versus England second ODI at Kotak is that whether Virat Kohli is fit for the all-important game against England. And there is a positive update that the newest India batting coach Sitanshu Kotak has provided, and it is sure to make the Virat fans happy. And he has confirmed that Virat is fit to go for the second ODI. He's practicing really well and overall he looks good to go. Now, first of all, this is good because Virat finally is going to get some game time as far as white ball cricket is concerned. He has predominantly played red ball cricket in the last 4 to 5 months or so, and pretty much has been the case with the Indian cricket team too, because they played consecutive test series against Bangladesh, New Zealand and the all-important Border Gavaskar Trophy. And now after playing one game of Ranji Trophy, the good thing is that Virat is now fit. Earlier, he had suffered a neck sprain shortly after the Border Gavaskar Trophy, and in the first ODI, just on the eve of the first ODI, he suffered a knee injury. He had some swelling in his knee, and that was one of the major reasons why he missed the opening ODI at Nagpur that India won rather comprehensively. But what it does is, it does put the selection thing into a big conundrum. Now, whether India are going to retain Shreyas Iyer or Yashasvi Jaiswal, well, that remains to be seen. And as far as Sitanshu Kotak goes, he has provided his say on it. He said that it's both Rohit Sharma and Gautam Gambhir's call. I cannot really answer this. Now, in one of our previous dugouts, we had discussed as to whose call it was to basically leave out Shreyas Iyer earlier from the opening ODI, because had Virat been fit, there was a chance that Shreyas Iyer wouldn't have made it for the opening ODI, and that's what he revealed to the host broadcaster after playing a whirlwind innings of 59 of just 36 balls in Nagpur. Now, what's basically going to be India's possible 11 for Nagpur? Well, Sitanshu Kotak doesn't really know the details of it, and obviously the final decision will be taken by both Gautam Gambhir and Rohit Sharma. But going by what has really gone in the opening ODI, it does look like that Yashasvi Jaiswal might just get another game. Virat Kohli will definitely slot back in that number 3 spot, knowing the legend that he is, and he has provided those beautiful knocks for India in the ODI format in the more than a decade or so, which means that Shreyas Iyer might just miss out. So whether Shubman Gill is going to bat at number 3 or Kohli is going to bat at number 3, or who will basically bat at number 4, well, that's one thing that remains to be seen, and the final answer to this will be known at the toss tomorrow at about 1 p.m. And last but not the least, Kotak also had his say on Rohit Sharma's poor run across formats here. He said that we are not really concerned about him. Yes, he had a problem in Australia in red ball cricket, but in the last ODI series, he scored runs. And obviously, he's referring to the last ODI series that India played, and it was against Sri Lanka in Sri Lanka. While India lost the series 2-0, one was a tied match. Rohit was India's best batter in the series. He scored a couple of 50s, even scored a 35 odd in one of the ODIs. So maybe India are not really concerned about him. They know that Rohit Sharma's best format is obviously ODIs, and it's just a matter of time before he comes good. Now, what are the important things that India would need to take care of if they have to seal series at Kotak? Number 1, they have to finalize their playing 11. Now, who bats at number 4 still remains to be seen. There are 3 contenders here. It could be Shubman Gill, Virat Kohli or Shreyas Iyer. Secondly, will Arshdeep Singh get a game or not? Because if Harshit Rana gets another game ahead of Arshdeep, it looks all but confirmed that Jasprit Bumrah might just miss out on the Champions Trophy squad. One of the major reasons why probably Harshit Rana got the nod ahead of Arshdeep Singh in Nagpur was that India aren't really sure about Jasprit Bumrah's fitness for the Champions Trophy. So that's where they would want to try out Harshit Rana, assuming there is a chance that if India have to play 3 seamers in Dubai conditions, and those 3 seamers could very well be Shami, Arshdeep Singh and Harshit Rana, assuming Jasprit Bumrah doesn't really make it. And what's basically going to be India's spin lineup? Well, that's something that also remains to be seen. One thing is for sure that Akshar Patel and Ravindra Jadeja will definitely make the cut, and so is the case with Kuldeep Yadav. But there's a reason why Varun Chakravarti was included in the ODI squad, and maybe he might just get a game tomorrow. And if he performs well, then it's going to be another sweet headache for the BCCI selectors just to see whether they would want to make any last minute changes for the Champions Trophy or not. So what do you think about Sitanshu Kotak's comments on Rohit Sharma, and where do you think Virat Kohli will slot in when he makes a comeback for the Kotak ODI? You can let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today for all the exciting updates and analysis from the sporting world. Until then, on behalf of my producer Shivam, it's Siddharth Gulati saying goodbye.